What up you guys, Ashley Elizabeth here with AHM Artistry, and today I am going to be showing you the new Face Candy Atlantis palette, the eye swatches and regular swatches for you to decide if this palette is for you. Do you need it right now? Answer yes. The new Face Candy Atlantis palette, which is supposed to be a dupe for the never made Tarte Icy Betch palette that was that really nasty April Fool's joke that Tarte played on us. Tarte, we want that palette. But you know what? Somebody else came through. Face Candy came through, and this palette is available on Shop Hush on their app. I'm not sure of their website. I know they have some exclusive stuff with their app. Plus you get free shipping with their app anyway, so just go through their app. Whatever. So in case you didn't see, I did my very first Shop Hush haul and I posted it a few days ago on YouTube, and I showed you all the little goodies that I got. This was one of them, and I promised that I was going to do some swatches and then I'll do some eye tutorials as well. I haven't had a chance to play with this too much. I have swatched it already, and you guys will see the swatches are gorgeous. For being a $14 palette, this brand seriously came through. It is amazing. And if you don't remember from the video, it does have a very soft touch matte type of packaging, very similar to what the NARS packaging feels like, if you're familiar with that. And it translates even into the inside as well, feels like that. Now the matte packaging does get dirty very easily, so do take note of that. So the insides, even though I just swatched, you can see there are some marks. So take care, try to clean it off as you go if you want to keep that pristine type of look. Otherwise, just have fun, whatever. It's an eyeshadow palette. There are 12 different colors in here to choose from. It does come with a nice mirror. So I'll be practicing some looks, and whatever I come up with, I will film right for you guys, and you can check that out. And while I have you, just a heads up, I am starting to post on IGTV as well. So if you aren't following me on Instagram yet, definitely head to my description box, click that link when you're done with this video, and go follow me. Go check out my IGTV videos. I'm going to try to do things a little bit differently over there. That way it's not so repetitive and so repeat, but they'll also be like coordinating. Like I let you guys know I'm going to go film this video, and that's what I did this look on. So if you want to see what foundation I use and everything like that, you will have to go check out my IGTV video and see what that fuss is all about. Whatever, that's crazy. So as you can see, I did all my makeup except my eye. Now I didn't lay any primer down or concealer or anything like that. I will do finger swatches on this side, and then I will go in with a brush swatch on this side just to see how the blendability is and the color payoff. So if you're ready to see this tea, then go ahead and just keep watching. Now my eyelids are a little bit raw from the swatches, but that's okay. I do it for you guys and for testing purposes. This was the first time that I did eye brush swatches right on my eye, and I'm gonna continue to do that because I got to know this palette real well, real quick by doing that. Obviously, all the finger swatches were amazing, except maybe like one was a little bit patchy, as you guys saw. I think the brush swatches did really well with the transition shades and your lighter shades. Then they did the matte darker shades did get a little bit patchy. Now keep in mind, I have no primer, no concealer, nothing on either sides. So with that being said, this is going to be a palette that you have to prime. You're going to have to prime, or I do not think that the wear time will be as long as you might like. Can be somewhat patchy depending on the brush that you're using. And with a lot of blues that are a little bit more on the inexpensive side, you kind of need to press, then blend. So when you're going into the pan, unlike some other shadows where you can just swirl away, you cannot. It gets everywhere, it's dusty, and it just does not work. So what you want to do, you see how dusty that is in there? You're going to want to press it and then do the same thing when you're applying it. Press it down, lay it down right on the eye primer, and then very gently start to blend. Also, you probably noticed that I got fallout as I was doing some of the blending with the fluffy brush and the matte shades. So do your face makeup after your eyeshadow if you're using this palette. Definitely key in that. The glitter shimmer shades were gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Most of them did pretty okay with a patting motion with a little rounded brush. So it picked up the product okay, it laid it down. Sometimes you had to go in with a couple times, but that is not a deal breaker for me, especially at a $14 palette. Now I think the intensity you will get a little bit stronger if you use your finger, or even very, 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 very lightly dampen your brush, and it'll pick it up beautifully. Here's the thing, I never use the Anastasia Subculture palette. It kind of reminds me of the way people were describing the Subculture palette to be, where you needed to press it and very lightly blend it. Otherwise, it was gonna just get patchy and crazy and weird. So if you do not want a palette that you need to work with, if you want something really easy out the door and go, I'm gonna be honest, this palette might not be for you. This is going to take some finessing, some getting used to. It's not swirl and go, except maybe the light shade, obviously, and the transition shades worked really good for that. Oh my gosh, my palette is so dusty now. But, you know, you can't see any divots even with the swatches, but it just seems like, you know, it's very buttery, but it's powdery at the same time. So I hope this video was helpful and informative on these eye swatches. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please go down and hit that little subscribe button, and I will show you guys some more content. I will be working on some looks with this palette, and I'll be filming at least one, maybe a few more of this. So you want to subscribe so you make sure that you don't miss out on that. I'm also going to be working on the Bad Habit Aura palette. I'll be doing eye swatches on that, as well as some looks, and we have some other fun stuff going on too. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I hope you all have a great, lovely day.